I have theme music.
We're live.
Hi, everybody. We're back after 2 horrible weeks. But we're here, and we're live, and we're going to talk to you tonight about Designated Survivor, the amazing season finale for Taken, and Prison Break, which we have yet to manage to discuss at all. So I'm going to ask, can we start with Prison Break tonight? Because we put it off last show because of our internet connection being so fracking horrible. So we're going to start with Prison Break tonight. I beg.
Wound up being off for 2 weeks.
Hey, I can't help it. I somehow magically managed to get sick. I work
double sick.
It's like people, I work from home. I don't leave the house except for like on the weekends. On the weekend, and I get exposed to all these germs. My immune system is shot as it is, and then I woke up Monday morning with a sore throat and a cough. I was sick all week. Woke up Friday it would have been Friday at 1:30 in the morning in agonizing pain. Like this entire side of my head was just like that, and it hurt so bad. I had to go to urgent care that morning, and they put me in, covering up my address and all that stuff, and I'm still coughing, so we're doing great. At least I can breathe again. This is like the weirdest mix of a drink I've ever made, but it tastes so good. Like I had like this little bit of Crystal Light. It's strawberry watermelon flavor, and it's so good. It's really good. And I mixed it with, I finished it, I poured it in my cup, but it wasn't enough to fill that cup. And I'm like, well, I need something more. So I made lemonade, Crystal Light lemonade, and I poured it in there too, on top of the strawberry lemonade. So it's like a strawberry watermelon lemonade. It's really good. I might have to like make a small.
These are all flavors that they put in lemonade anyway, so.
I know, so I just made my own. It's really good. And on top of being sick, I lost 10 pounds.
Because of being sick.
Because I had no appetite.
Every time of Crystal Light, I think of my old roommate pretending to be Prince, doing normal things like shopping for groceries.
And let me introduce you to the newest member of our family. I have to. He's literally sitting here hanging in my hand. This is Loki.
He's so tiny.
Those of you who follow me on Facebook have seen thousands of pictures of him because I post like 4 to 5 pictures of him every day.
You have to, and then you can do a flip book in a couple of months when he's full grown, and you can watch him grow.
I know. In just the 2 weeks since we've gotten him, he's like longer. He's like not very happy with me right now. And look at that tummy. Maybe not chubby little tummy. He's like, please let me go, Mom. Please.
You'll get used to it.
Goodbye. Come on. I know. You want to go on the floor. Bye. He ran off. But that's Loki. For those of you who missed it, that we named Deacon passed away very quickly on 3 from fading kitten syndrome. It's basically SIDS in cat form, and it basically, there's really nothing, not even a vet could have done for him. He went from being fine, playing, running around the house, getting along, sleeping with our other cat, our female cat, Sweet Pea, to in the morning pretty much dying. So yeah, and then a week later, a friend of Barbara's, my roommate, said, oh, I have this kitten. They didn't know that we'd lost Deacon. They said, oh, your other cat can have a playmate. And we told them what happened. They still said we could have Loki. So Loki came home a week after we lost Deacon. And I expected a lot of shit for that. I really did. But he's fit in so great. He plays with my 12-year-old cat, Bam. He plays with the 7-year-old cat, Sweet Pea. And they're teaching him the ropes of the household. Loves him already, wants to play with him, but the kitten's like, no. And Moxley, who hates cats, does not like him.
Which is to be expected if they hate cats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that's update in my life. And no, I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet. That'll probably be not this coming weekend, but next weekend.
I also too have
I've
not
been too
seen it
sick.
yet.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to hear things on this side of my head, and loud noises really hurt this ear in general, and I think it's because my throat's still screwed up. So there. So we decided not to go see the movie last weekend because my ear was so clogged up and I was in a lot of pain every time anything loud got near it. I could have just imagined how bad that would have been for me in the movie theater. What are you doing down there?
Right.
I have a glass table. My computer sits on a glass table, and I can see he's sitting under the table looking up at me. Mm-hmm. But yes.
That means that you can take those pictures from underneath
Mm-hmm.
on the table, and then you can take a picture underneath and have those little squished feet.
I can get bean pictures, yes. I might have to do that now.
With his little belly all squished flat on the window.
Yes. He has such a belly on him. It's so funny because he's so small, but he has such a big belly.
It's because he a baby. Babies always have a big belly.
Don't eat my toothbrush. It's not even a toothbrush, it's a paintbrush. I use it to clean up my nails after I do them, which this is what happens when I get sick. They all get ripped off.
Mine are like, look how long they are right now.
Mine were getting there, and then I got sick. And when I'm sick, I stress, and that's what happens.
This one broke right at the skin line, and I had to grow it out for 3 days with one of those chips, and I can't leave those alone. Like, I wind up playing with it all the time.
Oh, I know. I have the same issue. As soon as something chips, it's like, no, get off me.
I can't.
Hi, Mom, by the way, if you are watching.
Hi, Joy's mom.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I couldn't leave it alone, but I managed to not tear it off for 3 or 4 days until it had grown out enough that it wouldn't make my whole finger fall off.
Get out of the trash bag.
Now it's so much shorter than all my other nails. It feels weird.
Oh, I know. And it's like, that's what happened with me. They never grow. They stay short no matter what I do to them.
Fingernails are like hair. Like, there's a maximum length that each person can get to. So maybe you just have a short maximum length.
Freeze. I will punch you, computer. You are not going to freeze on me tonight.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We haven't even gotten to the show.
There's no reason for it to freeze.
Oh.
I'm gonna punch it. Let's get to Prison Break before I punch my.
No. Where do you want to start?
We can start. I'm gonna close some windows. So. No. There we go. All right. I'm not like breaking up every 5 seconds now. I can move without freezing. All right. So Prison Break. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's talk Prison Break. Basically, we have not discussed it at all except for like the very first episode.
Yeah, like, and already so much stuff has happened.
I know. It's like, oh my gosh. What do we start with? Currently, they're running from ISIS, whatever they want to call it.
ISIL is what they're actually called.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the entire army in the area is after them.
They killed the leader.
Yeah.
I know.
Like how much is it? This invasion that ISIL has been doing through all these episodes is scarily accurate looking. Like,
it really is.
Is it as accurate as it looks, or is it dramatized? Or is it maybe even toned down? Like, I don't even know, but it looks so realistic.
It does. I agree. It looks frighteningly realistic.
Scary. The episode where they were in the airport,
Mm.
that was so terrifying.
I watched this week's episode though, just so you know. I did not watch last night's episode yet.
I think that was last night when they were trying to get to the plane.
Before last night was an all new episode where stuff got blown up.
Last week, not last night.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm 1 week behind right now.
It's like so nerve-wracking, and yet I keep forgetting to watch it when it's airing.
I know. I don't watch much TV when it's airing anymore. It's just really hard for me to want to sit anywhere and watch TV. And it's like, it's like really funny. We started doing these shows right around now last year, didn't we?
Yeah, right around mid-April, early May.
Yeah, and how hot was it here this time last year?
Like a bajillion degrees. You were melting all the time.
Yeah, wait. This is like terrifyingly scary. Wait, come here. Come here, weather app. Come on. Open. Oh, it's being stupid and slow now. Okay, fine. That's the temperature right now.
65? Let me see.
And people want to insist and tell me that the weather being all wonky has nothing to do with me getting sick.
We are 72. We're actually hotter here than you are.
I know. And usually it's like 100 and something. No, stop it. Get out of there.
But like this whole thing has been weird. The almanac and all the predictions and everything were all like, it's gonna be a hard winter and then it's gonna be a terrible summer, and then it never really happened with winter. We had one snow.
See, the thing is, it was horrible here because we have too much water now. After
Because we didn't get any of it
for like 5 years, we have too much water now, and I'm like, you concern.
Well, that's what happens though. The water comes back and it's been gone so long that there's nowhere for it to go.
Are you crawling in the garbage can for a reason? Come here.
I'm a trash cat.
Okay, he ran away. He's away from the desk now. If that's what's going to be distracting, is he's in here with me and he's going to keep coming over here by me and trying to play with me.
You can just let him bite your toes under the table. Nobody will know. Can you see how puffy my eyes are? Like, I ran out of my allergy medicine, and I can't afford more, and like...
like, okay. You see how dark my eyes are? From not sleeping for like the last 2 weeks. Because I would like lay back and everything would just clog, and I'd be like, I could hear my blood rushing through my veins, and my nose I couldn't breathe, and it's just like, sits back up. Oh, I can breathe again.
And then you just sort of like sink down in a chair until you hit that point where it blocks up again.
Yeah, basically. Okay, you just randomly connected to the computer. Awesome, iPod. What you doing,
But Prison Break.
Yes. I loved not this past week, but the week before, where Michael kept going, you just have to trust me, you just have to listen to me, Lincoln, I know what I'm doing. And Lincoln just like, no, shoves into another room. You're gonna tell me what's going on. I'm like, thank you.
Finally.
And we still didn't really get a lot of answers.
He's like running on crisis mode. He's more manic than I've ever seen him.
He really is, and it's kind of scary.
I'm worried he's gonna crack.
Because usually, even when like shit's going bad, they still manage to kind of hold it together. And this episode, it just seems like he's freaking out every chance he gets.
Yeah, like he was actually crying. He was like giving up.
Yeah. The iPod keeps connecting to the computer.
But But he's got all these smart people around him now.
Yeah.
If he
And
totally
Zhao?
freaks out, they can
Zhao,
pull it
oh my
together.
god.
Woo! He was just like, he wasn't even making plans. He was just busting shit up.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna burn shit. Yep, this works.
Just casually burns several people alive.
I know, and I'm like, holy crap, that was unexpected.
And like, what even is he? Like, he's a rich guy? That's all we know about him.
Yeah, that's like all we know. He's from Korea, and he's rich, and he has, what's his name from Queen's Ashes?
And he paid more than 100 real equivalent for it.
Yeah, whatever that is. I'd have to look that up. And
That is.
I'm not going to tempt fate with the computer tonight. I'm doing nothing but this right now.
100,000 real?
Yeah.
Whatever the number was that they placed on their head. He said that's about how much he paid.
Yeah.
He wound up in prison in Yemen.
I know, I hope they give us that, but there's like only 8 episodes, so I don't know how they're gonna make like all these backstories. And poor Sid.
They're already up to like episode 6. Like, this is just cracking along.
Yeah. Poor Sid, though. Oh, I liked Sid. He was like my favorite character, except for like Michael and Lincoln.
Except for like everybody.
Yeah. I was like, Sid, and then he died, and I'm like, oh.
But he died all heroically. He was shot and stabbed and managed to stop the guy from killing his friends before he died.
Yeah.
By handcuffing himself to him for the entire night.
Right? They need
Dead guy cuffed to his arm now.
Yeah. It's like, it gets a little confusing though when they jump around with Sarah. They go to Sarah because you know more time is passing for Sarah than it is for Lincoln and Michael and their group.
It certainly seems like it.
Yeah, because it seems like their Lincoln and Michael's has only been like about 24 hours.
It was maybe 24 hours since the breakout, but it was longer between when Lincoln got there and when the breakout happened. That was at least a couple of days.
Makes sense.
Because he had to like find people and they had to get into the prison and they had to figure out what to do when he couldn't get into the prison and all that stuff. And him and Sheba are ridiculously cute out of nowhere in the middle of this crisis.
I know. I ship them already. It's like, yeah, they need to get together because obviously the girlfriend from down south did not work out.
Apparently.
She probably
shared a picture.
What?
I just got a notification from Instagram saying Terry Metalis just shared a picture.
Come here, Instagram. I have Instagram.
Ha ha ha.
Come on, Instagram, load. Thank you. My iPod's being a pain in the butt.
Maybe he doesn't want us talking about other shows.
Yeah, I know, right? You just distracted us. Follow Terry. Do I follow Terry? Sure, I follow Terry.
You can look him up even if you don't. He's just his name.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I do, but let's just do... Oh yeah, I'm following him.
For that show. So soon for that show.
That show, we're not going to discuss that show because we're going to have an entire show dedicated to that show in a week.
Well, we don't really have anything to discuss right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I know you said he posted something new, but I don't see anything new.
Yeah, it just sent me the notification, but it's not showing me that he posted anything new either. Maybe he deleted it already.
Yeah.
Dear Terry, stop interrupting our show with your false allegations.
Terry, there's you. You posted tea.
I post all the things. I have 11 tea things lined up. Audio sent me tea.
Okay.
They sent me tea to review, and it's so good, and I love it.
iPod is getting disconnected from the computer because now it's trying to update iTunes.
Yeah, that's gonna use up all your memories.
Right? I killed it. We're good for the moment.
Um,
Oh
what was I
no,
gonna
what did I
say?
do? Wanna update. Stop it, computer, I get you. You've been off for a week. I'm not updating right now. I'll update later. Okay, I got that back under control.
We're still not sure what Michael's actual purpose of being there was.
Yeah, no, unless it was to release the guy from LG, the ISIL guy.
Yeah,
Joy
but
can
like why?
talk.
Like, and him to get them out and then ditch him, I think was the original plan, but then
Yeah.
everything went to crap when the city fell.
So I'm wondering though if it really was the ISIL guy or if the ISIL guy just became part of the plan and maybe Michael was actually there to get Ja out.
He does keep saying that he needs him.
Yeah.
Because I think him and Whip went in together. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
They were trying to get out.
Right?
But like,
He has fallen asleep.
how did he even know all this stuff? Does he do research before he goes in? Does he just figure it out once he's in there?
I don't know. That's like, I need more episodes so we know how he worked this one out because, like, it's not that easy anymore.
And it's like non-stop. There's so little downtime in the series right now because there's so few episodes.
Right?
There's no time when anyone figures something out on screen to help us understand it.
Right? We need somebody to help figure these things out, like we usually do. You know, we have no Mahoney. We don't have the cops trying to figure it out in the background.
I know. And Kellerman was just starting to.
Oh my God, I know. I like Kellerman, and I'm like, I hate you, but I love you.
But
He's
like,
one of those characters you love to hate.
Probably dead, but they didn't show his body actually dead.
So did they just pull that again? You know, hey, we think he's dead.
I don't know. It was a pretty close shot, but
Yeah.
the lady gunman is like a professional.
I'm telling you, like, Michael somehow got sucked into Division.
Stuff.
I have no doubt that, like, somehow Michael got sucked into Division. That's the only thing I can come up with. He faked his own death.
He faked his own death, and then he went through some secret government agency to problems all over the world. So it's Division.
Yeah. It's Division. It's headcanon accepted.
And canon accepted.
Yep.
And Nikita's over there on Designated Survivor.
Right?
Down
Oh my
remnants of
God.
Division.
We'll get there in a minute, folks. Let's see, what else?
This most recent episode that you haven't watched yet is intense.
I know. I was like, I need to watch it. I need to see it.
I wasn't gonna watch it, but I wound up having time.
Yeah, I probably had time today, but I was being stupid and lazy.
Well, you're still recovering. You were sick up until like a minute ago. That's why we didn't have the Sunday episode.
Literally, yeah. It was like 2 days ago, I was still miserable and couldn't hear for shit.
I need a new chair. This chair is killing me.
I have a pillow behind my back because this chair sucks so bad with back support. So it's like,
This is a folding chair. Like there's that open
Oh.
space, and the pillows won't fit. They just fall down.
Yeah, I've been there.
But also, folding chairs are meant for people that have like higher backs than me, because the average person's about a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
So like the part that's supposed to support your back just sort of goes like this to me, and then I hurt.
Yeah. I don't have that issue. Let's see if I can actually do it. There. That's how I should be sitting. But I can't because my back sucks.
Terrible
And I need to
posture.
lose weight. I have terrible posture. I am not calling you. Stop it.
I
did not call you.
I blame my terrible posture on the sensory processing disorder.
Yeah.
Wikipedia says bad posture is one of the symptoms.
I have a hard time getting tested beyond ADHD LD. I don't know if there's anything else wrong up here beyond that. For sure. Most of everything I say is self-diagnosed because I fit the criteria. Yeah. Anything else we want to discuss about Prison Break? The doctor fell over, by the way.
Yeah, he's over because he won't stand up.
Oh, he's taking a nap?
Yeah, he's like lounging, and that little blob right next to him is the tiniest Tsum Tsum you ever saw.
What is it?
I'll show you.
Okay. Mom, this is what we do. This is why we are the unprofessional fangirls. We just goof around.
Really distracted fangirls. But like, when I still had money, I was shopping and I found out that they have blind bags where you can't tell what's in it, and it's just like $2. And I got a little Spider-Man.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so tiny. The itty bittiest.
He is. I love it.
I want a whole collection. I told my brother doesn't have much money and my birthday is coming up, so I told him to get me some of these little guys, and then some of that one, which is that's one of the Monster High blind boxes.
Oh.
They're like way cuter than the actual Monster High ones, and they have just as many patterns.
Yeah, for my birthday, I got basically everything I wanted and then some, because last weekend I was like just floating on Facebook, not posting, not saying anything, and my all-time favorite band, who broke up like 8 years ago. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this post if I can.
I'm still calling the new season of 12 Monkeys. I'm still calling it my birthday present.
Well, I know I said that they had said they were, and all that, but I hadn't heard anything about any new music. And I was like, oh, okay, they're just going to go on tour, play their old music. That's fine. That's good. I like their old music. And then they dropped this last weekend at 8 in the morning.
What's it say? My computer's not clear enough.
Our band's new album, The Phoenix, is out June 16th, available for pre-order on all digital music stores. And I actually ended up ordering it through their shop. I wanted the shirt and the physical CD, and I'm such a fangirl for this band. It's not even fun. To CKY, you will not regret it. I promise. An amazing band. I grew up when my 12-year-old cat got his name. Realized I was like 23 when I got into them, so I was already grown up, but they were like my first, oh my god, I travel halfway across the country to see them in concert band.
Oh my god. Speaking of feeling old though, Fifth Element is coming back to the theaters for its 20th anniversary.
I know. I saw that and I'm like, no, that movie is not 20 years old. There was something else the other day I saw that I said, no, that movie is not 20. Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
What?
That movie's 20 years old this year too.
What?
Yeah. I swear to God, that was just like 10 years ago that movie came out.
But that movie is so fun. Fun things
love
can't
that
be
movie.
cool.
It's one of my favorites. Anyways, this is why we're unprofessional.
My Father, the Inventor of Toaster Strudel. That's a different movie.
Yes. Yes.
Shows where she decided she pretended to invent Post-it notes.
Yep. Post-it notes. Oops. Covered up the bottom of that there. Because there was a password written there. So, like, I'm going to Chicago in October, right? I think I told you that.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It was like 3 weeks ago. But we're going to stay at the Palmer House Hotel in downtown Chicago. And I'm like super excited because it's like the oldest hotel in Chicago. And it's so pretty. You should look it up.
I should.
And if you
have
like
anything to do with
Spumoni
Ray
ice
Palmer.
cream, that's what Barbara said. No, it
He's
doesn't
a
have
time
anything to do with
traveler now. He could have gone back in time and founded the oldest hotel in Chicago.
He could have, yeah. And if you've ever had Spumoni ice cream,
I love
yeah,
Spumoni.
that's where it was invented, at that hotel. And so when I go, I very specifically told Barbara I have to have a bowl of Spumoni ice cream at the Palmer Hotel.
Yeah. And then send me a bowl.
Yes. Because theirs is like the best. I used to get a cone of it every year at the Taste of Chicago growing up. Like, I have to go get my ice cream. It's 2 tickets. Let's go. But you haven't eaten anything. I want my ice cream.
And blah, blah, blah. Ice cream.
I need my Spumoni. So the plan is when I go on this trip, I am going to film like a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm going to go to the Bean in downtown at the Millennium Park, and I'm going to film the hotel and probably parts of the drive down closer to my mom. We're going to go to Starved Rock, Giant City, and we're going to drive over to West Virginia, which is like forever away, but Barbara wants to do this, and we're going to go see the Mothman Museum.
Ooh.
So I'm going to film a lot of that too while we're over there, and I will probably put it all together and then like post it on our thing so people can see my trip to Chicago. Follow me on Snapchat because I will be Snapchatting the fuck out of that shit.
I do follow you, but I can no longer use Snapchat because my phone is so old and stupid. But I might be able to get a new one. To get me a new phone.
New phone. New phone.
It'd be so great if it could be new. Like, even if the new one is like a year old because we can only afford the free one, like that's still like the iPhone 4.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is an iPod 6. Yeah. Whatever the newest one is.
This is my iPod. Old. It doesn't even like even the old version of Snapchat won't run on it because it's so old it's not supported and the OS isn't supported anymore.
Oh, lame.
And then I just dropped it.
These things are sturdy as fuck.
Yeah, they're like way more sturdy than the phone.
Yeah, as many times as I've dropped this thing, I'm shocked I haven't like had a screen bleed yet.
Haven't done that to it.
No, mine is very well protected now.
Mine should have been, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Because, once again, with my fidgeting problems, I can't leave cases alone. Like, I click and poke at the corners, and then they either break or they fall off, or they stretch out and don't fit anymore, or whatever.
I'm putting my knitted glove on. I don't know where the other one is. A friend of mine made these for me.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. I'll be wearing them next winter when I sit in here and do my writing like I did this last winter. Because once summer gets here, I won't be writing anymore. Because it's too hot and I can't move this laptop. I need to just get like $200 or $300 together and either get this one fixed or just go buy myself a cheap laptop.
$300 will buy you a brand new laptop at Walmart.
Yeah, I know, and I'm thinking I might do that after the trip in October because I got to save money for that right now. And then when I get back, I think if I keep having that extra $100 a month I've been having, I'm gonna put money aside and get myself a semi-decent brand new laptop.
Yeah. Because like 200 will get you a netbook like I have, but
yeah, I want a decent one where I can play like The Sims and shit.
Yeah, don't get a netbook.
Yeah.
Because I literally
Barbara keeps saying we should just get this one fixed. I'm like, it's just going to break down in a couple years again anyways. It's already almost 45 years old. It's really not worth fixing at this point.
That's like 60 in laptop years.
Right?
Punch cards.
Right.
Are we done with Prison Break?
I think so, yeah. All right. So, Designated Survivor or season finale of Taken?
Let's do Taken, and we can talk about how it's renewed.
Yay! We got a renewal for once. Yay! Okay, I'm good.
I wonder if they're gonna get a whole season or if it's gonna keep being half season so it can stay super intense.
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the super intense half seasons, but I got so confused because I thought the episode where the lady had the dementia, I thought that was the season finale, and then I was sitting there and I'm like, why are we recording next week? And I'm like, oh, it's a new episode. What the fuck?
Well, that one could have been a season finale. It had like lots of character payoff.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of it staying short too. I kind of want all my shows to stay short because I don't have time for filler episodes. There's too much good television on.
Filler episodes get annoying.
13 to 16 episodes of everything, but line them up so I never have to wait for the next one.
Yes. Let's just binge watch everything from now on, folks.
And then we can just watch all of our shows back to back year round. No more seasons.
Nope, no more seasons. Sounds like a plan.
Because like at the beginning of June, we've got Killjoys and Dark Matter and Winona Earp coming back.
Yeah, go sci-fi. 4 shows in less than like what, 2 weeks?
Something like that. And then I've also got Stitchers is finally freaking coming back. It's been gone forever.
Yeah.
And then Shadowhunters is coming back the same weekend, even though I haven't watched most of season 2 of that yet. It has the problem of being scheduled up against
other things
like Lucifer and 12 Monkeys last season.
Right. And now that I have Hulu, I can watch Lucifer.
Which is so good. Do it.
Yeah. Right now, I'm using Hulu to watch 12 Monkeys. Because even though I own it on DVD, both seasons, I don't want to damage my DVDs.
And it's easier to just plug into Hulu. You don't need to, like, do anything.
Get up and change discs every 4 episodes.
Yeah. I absolutely despise how many ads they put in everything, but they're super convenient.
I don't have ads.
They have...
We got the ad-free one.
I can't afford the $4 extra. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that they're charging me extra to get rid of ads when Netflix does it without ads for $2 less.
Yeah, I know. You hear this, Hulu? You're not making a good business model.
I've actually complained about it on Twitter and talked to people at their helpline about it because sometimes it just bothers me so much I can't stop myself.
Nice. What do they say?
They just explain themselves and apologize because the helpline people can't do anything about it. But I just want them to make a log of me complaining about it, basically.
Right? It's like me and complaining on Twitter about the fucking AC being turned off when it's the fucking hottest day. And then the guy told me pretty much the way to get around it.
Yes.
I know. I'm so totally trying it the first time they do it this year. I'm gonna go out there and flip the switch and wait 30 seconds, and then flip it back on.
My problem with
That is if our air conditioner. Well, we were using it last week. Our air conditioner's fine. Like literally last week.
My problem with Hulu is that every time it loads an ad, it takes for freaking ever to load it because my computer is so short on memory. A 4 commercial break winds up being not 2 minutes, but like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you put on the ad blocker, which I run for the entire rest of the internet, it refuses to play anything because it recognizes that you have an ad blocker on.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I'm like, I signed up for Hulu when there was still free accounts and they weren't charging at all yet. So I'm still bitter that I have to pay for anything at all. Do not separate a Sammy from her television.
No. I'm on end without watching TV, and I do a lot, or I used to. Now I have to watch something every day, or I get way too behind on shows. But there'd be times when I would in the morning and I'd watch TV all day until they would get home, and then I'd watch like the news with them and maybe like a half-hour sitcom, and then I'd go to bed or go up to my room and play on the internet and listen to music. I've been watching movies the last couple nights because I haven't felt like watching shows that make me think.
I've been watching the Great British Baking Show. Like the entire first season in 3 days. There's so many cakes I want to make now.
So many.
So many cakes.
Hey, how was her prom?
It was good, I think. How was your prom?
Prom was lit.
She says prom was lit.
Awesome.
She's got a nice nerdy boyfriend, so they got to work it out. But yeah, I just started the second season of that, and I'm like, no, I can't watch more. I have to watch the shows I'm supposed to watch.
I know. That's like how I felt like I started watching Winona Earp, and then I'm like, no, I have to marathon seasons 1 and 2 of 12 Monkeys. And then I started, what was it the other day? My other friend, she Voodoo because she wanted me to watch the Star Trek movies. And I watched all of those, and then the next night I'm like, can I watch other movies that are on your Voodoo? And she's like, oh yeah, I don't give a shit. And so I watched I watched like 3/4 of the Fifth Wave, got annoyed with it. Liv Schreiber was not, gave up on it. And then it took me 2 days to watch Batman versus Superman, the director's cut. That movie was the most.
They were watching that the other week, but I didn't realize it was a director's cut, so I only saw like the last half hour with a couple of extra scenes in it, like that really creepy monster thing at the end.
Yeah. That movie was so disjointed and confusing as fuck. I was just like,
I liked
confused by it. I don't know. I don't think I liked it. I'm going to say I don't think I liked it. I liked Wonder Woman. She was awesome.
I really want to like Wonder Woman. I need to like it, and I need everyone else to like it, and I need it to make bajillions of dollars so that people can't say that lady-led superhero films don't work.
Right.
And then and then Wonder Woman can kick everyone's ass. That's all I want
we
out
need
of the world. And
Wonder Woman to be like the biggest box office smash ever. Like she needs every girl, everything.
Every girl to go see it 7 times.
Yes.
It's not like TV where you get one hit from your house and it doesn't count anymore.
Sorry, I'm fidgety tonight because I'm like actually like feeling normal-ish, so it's like I'm just gonna play with this right now. And I love the noise it's making.
You could
Oh,
make,
I didn't even realize
make
it. I have it.
videos.
I have it sitting right on the microphone. I'm so sorry. I'm all like watching the neighbor take his trash cans in, and I'm like sitting here hoping to God the neighbor takes mine in for me because he's done it the last 2 weeks in a row.
But
I have like one of those really nice, gentlemanly neighbors. Like he's a total gentleman. He's so awesome.
so rare.
I know. Like he offered to come over and weed whack our lawn for us. He hasn't done it yet, but he said he was going to.
There was one of our apartments that we lived in. When they would come to cut the grass, the guy would show up with only a weed whacker, and we'd whack the entire lawn.
Yeah.
Then using a lawnmower. Very strange, but not as strange as when we lived in Scotland. The guy that came with the house would come to cut our grass with a giant scythe.
Oh my God!
like an actual 6 foot tall, like death coming to your house scythe.
Halloween wearing the black hood.
Oh my God, I would have died. He was already kind of scary.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Taken. Back to Taken. Let's get on task, folks.
On task.
We're already an hour into the show. We've only discussed one show.
This show where it's really hard to discuss the shows we're trying to discuss.
Yeah, Taken. I was
so worried for Asha.
I was too. I was like, no.
I'm convinced my willpower is what kept her alive because they were trying real hard to kill her.
Ooh.
Ow.
Ooh.
My rib bones hurt. Hello?
Oh, sorry. Somebody posted a news article on Twitter, and it's a short interview with Terry Metalis, and I'm being bad and trying to read it.
Rude.
I know.
And tag me, and then get back to the show.
Okay. Read. No, wait. Yeah, I just want to. Do I want? No, I want to retweet it, right? And then it doesn't give me the option to quote it. Okay, fine. Sammy. No, Sammy. Let me tag the right person here. There. Now it's been tweeted by me, and I tagged you so you can see it later. I was actually going on Tumblr. I went here for a reason. I did actually go over to Twitter for an actual legit reason. I wanted to check our YouTube page to make sure nobody was talking to us.
Yeah, I have the chat open, and it doesn't look like anybody is.
No, nobody said anything to us.
We've been gone so long, nobody notices us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Shit. Sign in. Gonna yell at me. What username do you want to use? That one. Okay. Okay, there, now I'm signed in.
But yes, so
yeah, I was so worried for Asha.
Better hire Asha after this. She went through a lot of shit for them.
She kicked ass.
I was so proud of her. She was not just like, she was terrified, obviously, but she was not just rolling over and doing whatever they said.
Yeah, she wasn't just like the little damsel in distress, which was awesome.
And the first time the guy turned his back on him, she bolted like you should.
Yeah, I know. And then they were like, "Oh, here, you can use the bathroom," and she's like, "I'm out."
What?
She's like, "I'm out."
And now she knows.
She was smart.
Now she knows firsthand what Brian does, not just him saying that I do this thing.
Yeah.
And Brian got his stupid ass captured.
I know. I'm like, shit, son.
Did you see how upset the boss lady was? Like, she was like, no. Yeah. And the team who thought he was being stupid but still joined up with him because they're the team.
Yep, they backed his ass up. I'm like, yes.
I was so proud of everybody coming together.
Together so perfectly, and they saved Asha, and they killed Misha, and now Brian's captured, and next season will be about getting Brian back, or at least the first couple episodes, probably.
Well, depending on how long they get, if it's how many episodes was this? Like 13?
Yeah,
10?
I think it was 13.
It might just be one episode, which would be a pretty badass episode.
Yeah.
On Blind Spot, at the end of last season, she was captured, and at the end of this season, she broke out, or the beginning of this season, she broke out. So, like, she was gone for 3 months over summer.
Yeah.
Fixed in one episode with flashbacks, and that worked really well.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Two shows could overlap. Like, they could have a crossover, and it would work. So, storytelling techniques.
Yeah. They did really good with the show. I really, really liked it. And I'm really, really happy that it got renewed for a second season because I really just got attached to the characters really quickly. And now that I have access.
I still don't even know everybody's names, and I'm already like, don't you hurt my babies.
Don't you hurt my babies. They're mine.
My perfect children. My murder children.
My babies. And now I'm tempted to go watch the Taken movies or scared to at the same time because then I'll know what's going to happen because I've never seen them.
Well, they would be so far in his future, though.
Yeah. So I could probably watch them.
We just watched a couple of them the other day. They start when he's already 45 or older.
Yeah.
They start after he's retired from whatever he uses his skills for.
Yeah.
And then they take his wife or his daughter or whatever. Movies, I'm just every time they come out with a new movie, I'm like, how many more people can they take from him?
Right? It all started.
All the people.
They took the entire planet.
There's nobody left but Liam Neeson. Maybe also Clive Standen since they're playing the same person.
Yes.
Oh man, though, he had that speech.
Yes, it was totally the Neeson-y speech there at the end. I will find you and I will kill you. And I was like, yes.
And he did, and he did. It was such a good payoff.
Oh, perfect payoff.
Such a good payoff.
Oh my god.
I'm not even this tired, but I just keep yawning. But I'm my favorite part about them getting renewed is that they did it with no muss and no fuss and very quickly. It was only a couple of weeks after the episode.
Right. And then
we didn't have to sign anything.
I know. It makes such a less stress. It's such a less. It takes so much stress off. There we go. That's what I wanted. So just have a show get renewed because it's good and not have to fight for a good show to be renewed.
Back in the day when there was only ever one or two good shows on, most things got renewed. But these days they're just they keep giving us good ideas and then channels quit on them. Freaking Timeless. Timeless was so good.
Yeah.
They canceled Time After Time also, which was cute.
Yeah.
Almost exactly what I wanted out of it. I wanted it to be Kate and Leopold with a murderer, and that's basically what it was at the beginning. But that got canceled only after 4 episodes. I went to catch up on it, and it hadn't aired because it was canceled.
Oh, and then Timeless just got the axe, too.
Yeah. And our beloved Frequency.
Yeah, Frequency got the axe, too. We're going to miss you guys. I was hoping for another round. That one actually hit me hard because I really did want another show.
I know. There was still stuff to talk about. There were still things. At least the overarching arc of the season was wrapped up. Because I don't need more cliffhangers rattling around in my psyche. Timeless has its own cliffhanger. But I guess that's the time travel boom is already gone in one season. It canceled all 3 of the new
We
shows.
only got like 3 seasons altogether for the time travel thing, and then that was it. I mean, yes, we're getting
And
more.
most of that is one show.
Yeah, the other shows all got like 1 or less than 1 season. I mean, I think we have 1 left with Fox.
I think there's maybe 1 left on Fox. The only one I know for sure that got renewed other than 12 Monkeys, which is a renew cancel.
Yeah, because we only get 2 more seasons and then they're done. But
But
that's
at least it's a
fine because we're
complete-
getting a conclusion to the story. That's the most important thing. They are giving us our conclusion.
We worked really hard to get that.
Yeah, we did. So thank you, Sci-Fi. We appreciate it.
Yes. The only one that I know for sure that got renewed easily was the one on Netflix.
Oh
They
yeah,
got renewed without, like, you don't really have to fuss over Netflix stuff. They seem to be pretty.
Their
seem to be
shows
pretty
are
up
really
for-
based on ratings as much as stuff on network TV is.
They get like the direct information. They know exactly how many people watch their shows for how long. They know when the first people first access them when they go live, and they can tell you sort of where they are. Like, they have really detailed information. And I think that really networks should figure out how to do that, because
they really should.
The Nielsen thing is way not representative.
Because there's like people like me who unfortunately don't watch the show the day or the day after they air. Sometimes I don't get to my shows until like 3 or 4 days later, and I still like the show. It just I can't get to it the day it airs or the day after it airs.
I know. And like, if they're going to have the things on demand and on DVR and on Hulu and on Netflix, but then they're not going to count any of that, like, people on the legitimate sites and not just downloading it in a torrent.
Right.
They could even just count those, because like 3 million downloads, that's 3 million people who wanted to watch your show.
But the network needs to revamp how they're doing things and figure things out better, because there are some really good shows that could have gone somewhere or done something if they had really paid attention to the people who were watching them, not just the day after, but like 3-4 days after, because you got to take into effect that there are people who leave their house at 4 a.m. 4 o'clock at night, and then they got to eat dinner and get ready for the next day. They don't have time to sit down and watch an hour's worth of TV every night, or even more than an hour's worth of TV.
And then they never watch anything until the season is done, and they don't get counted at all in the current system.
They don't. No.
And it's like, it's not reflecting how people watch television these days.
No, because people are more binge watchers these days than ever. And honestly, if shows were released more like that, I'd probably watch more TV.
Hulu is launching, probably this month or soon after this month, they're launching streaming with most of the cable channels. And maybe that'll help, because then they'll have Hulu's analytics attached to live viewing.
Yeah, and if they do, when they do release that, I'm more likely to watch stuff upstairs in my room or here in the bonus room in the evening while it's live streaming, because I can watch the shows while they're airing.
Exactly.
And do it somewhere, where I'm not going to disturb the other people in my house that go to bed now. They're in bed now. I can't go downstairs and watch TV.
Exactly. And
I don't have cable in my bedroom or here in the bonus room. Well, we have cable here in the bonus room. It's just not connected right now.
Yeah, and if you want to, like, lay on your side in your bed, and the TV is far away anyway. Like you can take your lap.
You know, right? And then it's like I have to. This last 2 weeks, I've been putting these fracking drops in my ear twice a day. I have to lay on this side of my body so everything stays in my ear while the medicine does its work. And it's like I can't do this on the couch comfortably.
Yeah,
I can do
exactly.
it in my bed.
I'm hoping the Hulu Live experiment, like, really works and gets some really good information about what people are actually watching and when. Because Nielsen is a joke and doesn't apply.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to like fans like us who aren't a part of Nielsen families, but we like those weird out there TV shows.
Yeah, and those are all ones, like, almost all of best shows air in the crap hour when nothing else will live but sci-fi, but nobody pays attention to those hours.
Right.
So they just, like, assume that nothing is, so nobody cares. X-Files lived for, like, 6 years.
Yeah, I know.
Finally got officially announced.
I know we're
for the
getting
next
another season. We're getting another season. I'm like, I squealed. I was like, ee! When I
Well, last season was in January. January, and now we're just like, it's May, and they only just officially announced it. They must have busy schedules or something.
Coveney's been doing a book tour or something.
Yeah, and Gillian Anderson is in American Gods, which only just started, which, by the way, is freaking weird, but so cool.
I wish I had the channel that I could watch that on.
I don't have that channel.
What?
I don't have that channel.
But how are you watching now? You'll have to later.
Send me a stream site.
Oh, one of those. That's harder for me to do.
Yeah. But
because I can't trust this fracking computer to work that long.
Yeah.
Okay, anything more about Taken so we can move on to Designated Survivor?
I'm just wondering how they're gonna get Brian back, or whether he's gonna get himself back, because that'd be even cooler.
He's like, I was taken. I'm gonna get myself free.
This time they took me.
This time they took me. This time it's personal.
It's like literally the definition of personal.
Right?
But I just kept thinking the whole like tail end of that episode. Like, he's going down to Mexico to chase down the leader of a cartel for vengeance, which is exactly what Riggs did.
Yeah. They're gonna like run into each other.
Then I was wondering if they could like team up to take down all the cartels.
Yes, that works.
I was reading, speaking of Lethal Weapon, I was reading an article in French about Clayne Crawford. And Lethal Weapon was one of the names that they translated, and it translates back through my brain as kill gun in French. Which basically that's what Lethal Weapon means, but it's like,
yeah.
Think about that until I saw it in French and had to translate it back. It's like a kill gun. But anyway, yeah. So I think that's all I have to say about Taken. Anything else from you?
Nope. I'm just happy that we're getting another season, and I can't wait to see how Brian hearing. Oh.
So, on to Designated Survivor.
Yep, Designated Survivor. Where? Oh my fucking god! So okay, we gotta go back 3 weeks on
We
Designated
gotta
Survivor.
talk about the Hannah Wells show.
I know, the Hannah Wells show. Literally, Jesus Christ. I mean, I would have watched this show just follow Hannah Wells. We don't need the whole political part of it.
I love me some Kirkman, but everyone else around him, everybody he has to work with, is such a raging dickhead that I'm getting real tired of the politics part of it.
Same, it's like, let's just go see what Hannah's doing. You know, badass Hannah fucking kicking handcuffs with her goddamn underwire.
Right? That makes me feel like I don't wear underwire bras because they hurt me, but like maybe I can get some underwires and just put them in my bra just in case I get kidnapped.
I do, because if I didn't, I would look horrible in normal clothing. But yeah.
I wear sports bras most of the time. I'm not wearing any bra right now.
I never. I actually wear. It's scary. It's scary how much losing 10 pounds does to your clothes, because like the pants and the shirt I'm wearing right now look like they're 2 sizes too big for me now.
That's only 10
Like
pounds.
if I were to stand up, you would see. It's hilarious. Like I'm gonna, like, it's all too big for me now.
Oh my goodness.
And like a week ago, this shirt was tight on me because I was so I've been so heavy lately. I'm actually supposed to be dieting too, but I got sick, so I kind of.
Well, being sick is a diet, so you shouldn't diet when you're being sick.
Didn't eat for a week.
But yes, so the Hannah Wells show, where
Hannah Wells show.
She's tracking down homegrown terrorists, apparently.
Right? My nose wants to run. I'm sorry.
Who were hiding out in the division field again.
Yeah, the division field. In the division, can't tell me otherwise.
I refuse to hear otherwise. I'm also pretty sure that they're chasing the same bad guys as Blind Spot also, because all my shows obviously are all one world, no matter what anyone tells me.
Right?
I think wait, no. What channel is that even on? Is that ABC or NBC?
Question.
Designated Survivor.
Designated Survivor.
Here's Designated Survivor.
ABC.
ABC.
Gosh, I should have just started doing that sooner.
Right?
That was so quick.
Blind Spot is NBC, so a crossover is unlikely. But what I watch right now have very similar themes and tones and could so easily cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember what order things go in because I watched them all in a chunk, but like freaking Jason Atwood.
Yeah.
Had like crap after crap after crap.
Yes. Yes. He really, really did.
But did he upload that sound file? Is that what he was doing?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. It seemed like that's what he was doing.
Because if he didn't, like, no one's ever gonna find out what he found out.
What happened to him? Yeah, I'm like, Alwood, no! I literally yelled, OMFG at you on Twitter like 2 seconds after it happened. And you're like, what? And I'm like, Designated Survivor. You'll see it. You'll know when you see it.
All the things.
Like, unless he's not really dead. Like, maybe he's still alive somehow and they'll find him.
He was bleeding out of his chest, though. And they're not.
Why wasn't he wearing a vest?
People.
Jesus fucking
right?
Christ,
Why wasn't he
Ellen.
wearing a vest?
What a feeling that his little mission was kind of under the table, was not sanctioned by the FBI?
Well, their whole investigation was literally only like 4 people.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be dealing with the FBI because he got fired. Like, they might not even have known about him to go looking for him.
Exactly.
But she was kidnapped after she called him while everyone else had gone home already.
I
Oh my
too.
gosh.
He was a good character.
He was a good character. And they just keep killing people on this show. It's one season and like 5 people have been killed that we even talk about, not to mention the hundreds that were killed in the first episode.
We kill off all the Senate. Let's go kill this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. And I am proud of Kirkman for getting around the asshole senator and getting the fucking funding for the fucking arts program.
Right? This episode was like
so awesome.
This episode was super liberal. He was securing funding for the arts. They were taking on the alt-right. Like,
right? It was an awesome episode, and I loved it every second of that part.
Like,
actually,
I wasn't on Twitter when it was live, but I bet you anything that there were piles of conservatives getting all butthurt about it.
Oh, I am sure. And now Hook Stratton, she's the head of education or whatever.
Yeah, so now she's in the cabinet. They wanted her out of the house, and now she's in the cabinet.
I know, it's like, ha, we got
It's like, ha ha.
I win this round. So I gotta wonder who's gonna be the vice president, though. We're obviously not getting a vice president for long this season.
Yeah, like, they wanted her to do that, and then the ethics committee thing happened, so they couldn't announce it, so I guess that's delayed.
Yeah.
And then now she's not Betsy DeVos.
Yeah, she's not Betsy DeVos. She might actually do a good job, because I like her. I didn't like her at first, but now I do.
All in the beginning, but now she's such a hard ass that you kind
I
of
would
have
want
to
her on
admire
my team.
Yeah, you want her on your side because she's gonna like bulldog whoever is on the other side.
That's with you, yeah. And then you got, I don't know, I got this little suspicious vibe from the head of the Secret Service. Because when he told him, I want you to stay here while I go, and you appoint these 4 men that I know, and if you trust them, I'll trust them. And he was just like, yes, sir. Not happy.
I didn't get a suspicious vibe off of him, but I feel like this is way above his pay grade, what they're asking of him.
Yeah, because he wasn't the head of Secret Service originally, but now it seems like they've kind of just laid that on him.
Yeah, he was like his personal bodyguard, but now he's his personal entire FBI.
Yeah, he's like, I am your Secret Service agent, and there's only like 3 others of us. Because apparently Secret Service got killed out too during that explosion.
Well, they would have all been with their people, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they all have so much on their plate right now.
They really do. And oh God, Seth. Seth is so adorable. I love Seth.
This is so adorable.
He's like, I
dorking
gotta,
up in Emily's direction.
He's trying to do the selfie of himself in front of the plane, and the former president's like, oh, here, I'll take the picture. Oh, why don't you go up the stairs? And he's like, can I wave? It would make my mom happy. Yeah, go ahead and wave. And then, of course, my paranoid little brain goes, oh, shit, something's going to happen.
I know, because like nobody's allowed to be happy on this show.
You're not allowed to be happy. Something had to happen, and nothing did, and that made me happy.
Oh, I was so worried. I thought like something was gonna explode or some. I bet you someone's gonna get that picture, and it's gonna be another newspaper scandal or something like that.
Something
stupid like that.
Like he'll send it to his mom, and she's gonna share it or.
something, but it was so cute.
It was. It made me happy for Seth, and it was just a moment
He
of
kept, like, bragging to Emily.
Yeah. They charged on Air Force One. That's kind of sad. Hello?
I missed what you said.
I said they charge you for the food on Air Force One. That's kind of sad.
That is sad. And also, like
we
shitty.
You're like, we have millions and millions of dollars, but hey, you have to pay for your food. Enjoy your pretzels.
Right? And, like, the airplane itself already costs so much just to operate. Why not just include food costs?
Right? It makes sense. I mean, God, they stop at fucking restaurants for the president to eat. Well, why can't they feed the rest of the aircraft?
Right? Although now I have an image of Air Force One driving through a drive-thru at a fast food restaurant. Yeah, we'll take like 17 burgers and 42 French fries.
Right? Shit.
16 chicken. But yeah, like, it's getting really tense. But at the same time, I'm getting real tired of every single person being against him. Like, one good person in his corner.
That's not what I said, but that
Designated
Thank you.
survivor.
Thank you. I want to know how many episodes left. Can we do that?
According to the television, you can ask complex questions like how many episodes are left, but I've never actually gotten Siri to actually say any of these things properly.
Okay. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. How many episodes are left of Designated Survivor?
Here's designated survivor.
That didn't answer my question.
It just tells you what you just said. Name it Polly because it just kind of repeats like a parrot.
I know. Oh, but not what I want. You know what, though? This is what I want. This is what I want. I'm smarter than you. I don't know. I'm almost positive that, yeah, we're coming up on the season finale either this week or next week.
Yeah.
Let's see. Designated Survivor.
Came back. Did it only come back for like 5 episodes?
It seems like it. Episode guide.
Lucifer just came back for 5 episodes, and apparently it was going to be 9, but they decided to put the other 4 as part of the next season, or something weird like that.
Oh. We have 3 episodes left, actually. We have tonight's episode, Bombshell. Next Tuesday's episode is called Brace for Impact. And then
there's a lot of bombs for them to be saying brace for impact.
Yeah, and then I don't know. But yeah. So we have 3 episodes left, it looks like. So they could still appoint a vice president in 3 episodes, I guess.
Yeah, they get through quite a lot of story every episode.
Yeah, they do.
But how is Hannah gonna get back? She has information they need.
Right? Like, I don't know, but like the previous tonight's episode looks like the Marines showed up or something.
I don't know. I never saw the preview.
I
They were just watching it, but I couldn't hear what was going on.
On demand downloads it, shows it at the end of the episode. But yeah.
Oh, my ribs are killing me right now.
Done.
Doing laundry,
Anything
man.
else
Like,
we want with this?
up
Anything
and down
else
the
we want?
stairs. I don't know. Like, aside from unilaterally hating all the senators except for Hook Stratton, that's about all I had to say.
Basically, except for like screaming about how awesome Hannah is and crying about Atwood and being all aw about Seth, I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about.
I think so.
Yeah.
And how cute Penny was when it looked like Hook Stratton was going to be the vice president.
Yes. She was so excited about that.
She was like, "Did you know that she would be the first girl vice president?" like he wouldn't know. But I think that's everything I meant to say.
Same. We talked about everything that got renewed and what got canceled. So we'll be back on Sunday night, barring illness or internet connection issues. I should be healthier by then. If I'm not healthier by Sunday, I'm gonna be really upset.
Right. I'm gonna have a different background.
We're
I'll
changing
be
our room
at my
again?
brother's. I'll be at my brother's.
Yeah. I kind of want to turn this table, like move it and face it there so I can, like, because there's a wall right here. And I can put stuff on the wall behind me, like do my fangirly stuff.
That would be fun.
It would be. Because I would totally put like the CKY poster right there, right behind me. Because
This
CKY
thing right here
is
looks. This looks like a terrible dirty rag, but it's actually my first. And it's so colorful and sparkly, and it doesn't show up on this camera at all.
Of course not.
Not at
all right, ladies and gentlemen. So that is it for this week. We're back. We promise we'll be back on Sunday, and we'll be back every day we can be between now and whenever.
Now and forever.
No and forever.
What's for Sunday? We've got Flash and Doctor Who.
Supergirl. And I think that's it. We just have the 3 shows again.
Low on shows at the moment.
Yeah, we're winding down from the fall shows, and then we're going to rev back up in a few weeks with the summer shows.
I'm excited about all my space shows coming back. It'll be like a whole block of space shows.
Me too. Dark Matter, Killjoy. I'm sure there's others, but my brain doesn't want to work right now.
Well, those are the main ones.
And the way I just rolled my eyes totally made my eyes hurt. Shit. Ow. But okay, so we'll be back Sunday night where we will discuss The Flash, and I will probably squeal on and on about Len because Len is going to be was on last night's episode, and I'm like really happy.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm so excited, and I hope I'm not disappointed again, like Mean Len from last time.
I know, this better be the good Len, the Len we all love, not that shitty piece of crap that we got in the Legends of Tomorrow, because that was not Len. I refuse to believe that was Len.
Psycho Len was not Len. They must have messed with his head, and they just forgot to mention that part.
They must have. That's the only thing I can think of is like they must have cut that scene or something that Eobard got in his head and fucked with his head somehow, because that's not Len. I refuse to believe.
No, not even in the flashbacks we had previously seen on any of the shows. He
still had honor, and he had no honor. I didn't like him at all.
No.
But that's not what we're here to discuss tonight. We are done for the night. And that means I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to go lay in my bed because I'm actually kind of feeling tired now.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down because my ribs are killing me.
All right. So we'll see you this Sunday on this channel at this time, 7 o'clock my time. That's Pacific, and that would be 9 o'clock.
10 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully my brain is less mush by then, and I don't look like I'm falling asleep while we talk. Those are driving me nuts because I'm like, I can't keep my eyes open. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
Bye-bye.